was a different day, and I think a lot of people didn't know, why I would turn around and come back. They didn't realize that I was so sick. I would, but in a conversation or something like that, right? If they're like, hey, did you serve a mission? Yeah, was it 2 years? No, it was like a year. And then people would look at you like, so what did you do?
Right.
And then I got really sick, and then you can kind of see the wheels moving in people's eyes, right? In terms of, are they judging? And at first that really bothered me, right? I did have a neighbor come up to me like shortly after I got home, and he knew that I'd been sick. And I was out shooting baskets on the hoop, and I'd been back for like probably 2 or 3 months, and I'm just kind of nursing myself back to health. And he was just like, we were so proud of you when you left, but when you came home, things changed. And he just turned around and walked away. I mean, I couldn't believe that anyone would say something like that. Now, he was the exception, and
how long did that haunt you? Well, you're talking about it now, so it hasn't left you yet.
Absolutely. Well, it's one of those things where, I'm very, very optimistic, right? And so even when you have something like that happens, the negativity drives me to be positive. Mm-hmm. And so in my life, like from our church, when I have seen missionaries volunteer and go out and struggle, maybe it's physically, maybe it's mentally, spiritually, whatever it is, that comment of that neighbor has driven me my entire life to go above and beyond to support others, right? So it's one of those things where, at the time, disappointed, haunted for a while, but as I reflected on that, I was like, boy, I never would want to make that comment, and hopefully inspire others, to do that. So when we lived in Wyoming, sure enough, neighbor across the street, he went to South America, ended up getting a tapeworm, got really, really sick, similar, had to come home. Parents were just, devastated. But I was able to go and have a conversation with the parents about, look, this was my experience. This is where I ended up. Your son's going to be fine. He needs to get healthy. And then when the son came home, he was so discouraged, I was able to have the conversation with him.